So this don't make no fucking sense. Shit, let me take this out, man. Yo, the more you learn about shit, the more you gain knowledge, the more the fucking power you have of trying to stop or go around the bullshit that's happening to the fucking world, right? For example, they put this meat, right? Because I'm eating meat because I gotta eat this shit because I'm in a hotel and I don't know, I don't want to eat and talk at the same time, but I'm not gonna show my face, right? Stupid shit, right? Meat is no good for a person anyway because it causes cancer. First and foremost, low vibrational. You're killing an animal, right? A living being. It's the same thing as killing anything else that's alive and living. So you can't kill a rock, you just fucking break the rock down. It's the same concept. Let me stop talking about this shit. Let me switch the subject, right? It's just stupid, man. It's really stupid because I'm seeing and knowing the things that I was supposed to know, that I'm supposed to know, right? And supposed to see. I went for a walk today. It's speaking on experience because I'm telling you everything. I'm telling you everything I know comes from experience, right? I'm eating at the same time, so I'm getting my munch on, but I don't agree with how they cook. Well, I don't agree with what man does, right? Man is killing himself. Man is fucking, and it's not even man actually. It's man being stupid enough to fucking listen. You got reptilians, right? Y'all know what the game is. Y'all know what this channel. You know, y'all know who I am. Motherfucker reptilians, you know, with the Illuminati, right? Blood sacrifice, all this bloodshed and eating babies and shit, right? Drinking blood for youth, eternal youth, fountain of youth, whatever. Immortality. They killing motherfuckers and okay, I skipped. Slow down. Let me slow down. Listen, the reptilians is fucking brainwashing mankind. Mankind, alright? Ever since, you know what I'm saying? Well, ever since that has started. And now it's still going on. Basically what I'm saying. You got this reptilian agenda, right? Right? I mean, I gotta bring y'all back to what's going on. Because it all adds up to this shit. Stupid coronavirus. You know. The bottom line, I'm gonna skip to the point. Like we all know that's conscious, all y'all motherfuckers knowing, right? Woke media, you know. Shout out to everybody that know something, they know what they know. It all boils down to depopulation of mankind. It's every man for himself at that point. It is now, it's just more like, shit. When we gonna come together type shit, right? We waiting on somebody. We waiting on a leader. Or motherfucking Christians waiting on a savior, Jesus Christ, right? Or some other religion waiting for another savior or whoever, whatever. What y'all waiting for? That's what I'm asking them. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. What are you waiting for? And the reason why I'm talking about this shit, because I'm mad, but I'm not mad. Because I'm just speaking on how stupid it is. And how it sounds to me. And what it looks like. Right? I already know how it feels. I already know what I can feel like when it's over. Or I know what it feels like the beauty of the world when it becomes unified. I know that feeling. Because I was from that realm that when I died I went to that realm. And I came back. I chose to came back, but the motherfuckers told me to come back. Said Earth needs you. I said, oh shit, no shit. They said no shit. Not like that, but they don't curse. I could talk about that too, but you wouldn't see what I was saying. You wouldn't see what I'm saying, or how it looked, or what it looked like when I was there. Because everything is everywhere, and everything is everything there. And it's things you can't imagine right now if I explain it, because the English language is limited, and language itself is limited. The universal language that all beings know, animals, plants, insects, people that are advanced, or at least some sort, somewhat spiritual, extraterrestrials, all beings that are spiritually inclined and in tune with themselves. They know telepathy is the universal language, and emotion is a universal feeling of like experiential. You can experience. Let me just say, when you feel something, you feel it. It's just so evident and obvious when you feel something. Like if you feel somebody in the room and they feel like a bad vibe to you, you're gonna probably say something to move away or look at them weird or something like that, or be aware of them, or pay attention or observe them, right? And and then when they leave, you notice a difference. So that difference is telling you the truth of what that moment was about. When that guy, person, whoever sat next to you and had bad vibes, then you realize, oh shit, you learned something new type shit. Anyway, with this fucking shit, right? The end goal, the end game, so-called, like Avengers, the end game is fucking depopulation, right? Illuminati agenda, reptilian agenda. People thought reptilians wasn't, there's good reptilians and there's bad reptilians, but fuck them. The bad ones, the good ones helping, trying to save humanity, trying to help, not save them. They know powers within. I've been saying it. We know powers within. Fucking unlock the keys with your mind. Your heart, love is a power, infinite power. And it's the key. You don't love yourself. Wait. Oh, shit. If you don't love yourself, that's the first step. That's the first step. Loving yourself. Some people don't love themselves. And the reptilians, they despise humanity so much. The bad ones. So, that's why we're in this predicament, in this situation, in this world, as human beings. I'm not fully human. I'm in a human body, but I'm not. So, the truth is going to set people free. The motherfuckers are telling you to keep you dumbed down, to keep people dumbed down, to keep you distracted, to keep you somewhere else, your mind on something else instead of yourself, or something that's important or valuable or worthy of your attention or your concentration or your mind, basically. Because when they got your mind, it's like fucking mind control. And it's just no joke. You start feeling paranoid or fucking some other shit that you don't need to be feeling like. And that also has to do with drugs and other substances and even extraterrestrial things, for that matter. Extraterrestrial, negative extraterrestrial, how you call it, affairs, interactions, encountered, experience. And not all extraterrestrials are bad. That's what the fucking problem is with some people. They're so scared of the unknown. They're so scared of something they've seen in a fucking TV, but they haven't seen them in person. Or experience their energy being around or something like that. You like if a person asks you, have you seen a extraterrestrial? I don't like saying aliens. I like saying extraterrestrial. Have you seen one in person? Like, do you know what they look like? Have you seen one? Motherfucker, goddamn it, yes. You can ask me, yes, I've seen one. I've seen UFOs and everything. Motherfucking flying spacecrafts, motherfucking Out of body experience, you travel all everywhere. You can go see anything you want. You go out of body. And that's what I'm talking about. When I died, I got to see everything I had, all the time in the world, and even more time that you can't imagine. This is timelessness, infinite time. Really, the time didn't exist there. It's like it was eternal time. You had all the time in the fucking world. And the thing about spiritual, when you're spirit, like when you're out of your body type shit, right? God's speed is really fast. It's quantum. You can be anywhere, anytime, anywhere, everywhere at once. Just like you have the idea of multidimensionality, having multiple energetic bodies, astral body, physical body, emotional body, mental body, etheric body, all the motherfuckers doing simultaneously, seeing things and doing things, and you're all conscious of it at the same time, right? And we talk about some sort of divine level of consciousness, accessing Christ consciousness. Motherfucker, you listen, man. Christ consciousness is a fucking unified field. From what I experienced, it's a fucking unified fifth dimensional energy. I'm not saying that right because we don't. Some people, like I said, when you're in the fifth dimension, where I was at when I died, it's hard to explain. It's hard to visualize. You have to see it, feel it, and experience it for yourself. That there is fifth dimensional experience. Like if you, for example, seen a light being, you know, I've experienced that. Fucking I've experienced an encounter with light beings. I've seen them, and yes, they're real as what they call how you pronounce them, light beings, like beings of light, right? And they look like orbs. You can see an orb. You can see orbs in the sky, fucking nighttime or whatever. You can look at orbs with a camera. You can pick it up. I've seen an orb too, but the light being is a light being. The way it's pronounced, the way it's said is what it is. A person, a figure that is of light. All right. You're talking about angels. Those can be angels too, but those are spirits. Consciousness, energy, in a different state of form, right? Because when you die, you can change form anything you want. Be a fucking insect and choose to fucking rule over insect kingdom Tonia type shit, you know. You could choose any kind of life, any kind of story. You could play any part. You could be a main character. You could be side chick, sidekick. You could be motherfucking Batman, Lucifer, Superman. All the motherfuckers. You could choose any kind of lifestyle you want or any kind of storyline. Because when you reach like the fifth dimensional consciousness, when you're in the fifth dimension, you go to the sixth dimension. You can experience any kind of timeline or storyline or whatever the fuck you want to experience, right? You could even live the life of Jesus, man. And I'm saying it like that because the fucking story in the Bible, I don't fuck with it. Because of this reason alone, how motherfucker gonna have documentation and the motherfuckers like old as hell, Bible is old as hell, and they rewriting the shit, and then they selling it to you, and you buying the shit with money. Shouldn't it be free? Shouldn't it have some sort of like it? If it was that sacred, or if a person really had to know something, I mean, information or knowledge, whatever you want to call it, shouldn't have that kind of value to it. You'd have to really earn it, that kind of knowledge. But what they selling these motherfuckers called the Bible, they selling people Bibles. You buying a fucking Bible from a store, right? Or somebody buying a Bible from a store. Holy Bible, Quran, whatever you want to call it. Right? How is that going to save your ass from going to hell? How is it going to give you enlightenment, huh? How you going to read something? I mean, it's all depending on you or the person. But like I'm saying, when I read it, like I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you, right? When I was young, right? I woke up from this stupid shit called indoctrination and conditioning, and saw the light. All right, and then I figured out, learned more of who I was, who I am, and still learning and seeing, experiencing, knowing things. And I read the Bible again like a month ago or something, right? I only got the 2 motherfucking, how you say, pages of the Bible. I read this shit like, this shit don't make no sense. Because first of all, the truth makes, how you say, it makes complete sense, right? The other shit, whatever you want to call it, is nonsense. Somebody gonna tell you something. They're gonna tell you it clear as day, it completely making sense to you, so that you understand it and it registers within your brain and it makes sense, so that you can comprehend it and understand it, so you can apply it, right? So it can set you free, you know. I can't stand the fucking Bible because the shit they writing the shit in, how you reading it and how it's formulated, the English language and all the other bullshit they telling you in the Bible. How motherfuckers the guy going to, I can't go into too much on that. I'm gonna stop there. All right, because first of all, we don't know, or I don't know fully on that part of Genesis. Right? We don't know. Even fucking me. I'm sorry. Right? All right. So we don't know for a fact that God created the world, heaven and the earth, within 7 days. And the 7th day, God rested. That sounds like a story, right? That somebody made up. Now, if you wanted to ask God himself or herself or itself or whatever it is, because I'm just going to go with that way of saying, I'm going to say, you want to ask God himself? Why don't you go to him, you know, go to the source. Go to the source. Ask God himself, did you create the earth and all this other stuff you created? And ask God how you did it and all the other questions you want to ask him. You can, but people look for other things and say, oh shit, I'm trying to find God. And at the end of the day, it comes back to yourself. So it's stupid. It's a run around bullshit, chicken head shit. It's a run around, beat around the bush stuff. It's not truthful stuff in the Bible. Some of it's true, but I can tell you this for a fact. The proof is within reality. The truth, the proof. You can see it in this time, in this age, I guess. How do I want to say it? Like in this time, Revelations, right? In the Bible, Revelations is talking about the stuff in the Bible and Revelations, and the things happening in Revelations in the Bible is happening within reality, right? Now, tell me, somebody didn't plan that, right? Somebody planned that, and guess who? The Illuminati, reptilian bullshit bastards, right? They planned this shit from day one for humanity. They want to destroy the human race. And who's with it? A man. A human. That's why I look at man like, what the fuck are you doing? You're trying to play God, but you have no godliness in you from how you act and behave and how you think. Yes, there's God within man, but you can diminish that if you keep doing this stupid shit. The unholy or unrighteousness stuff, like, you know, I'm not saying I'm righteous or better than you, nothing like that. I look at equality. I look at unity. I look at oneness. I see the good and the bad within people because I'm a believer. I see both sides of the coin. So I know somebody's lying and bullshitting at the same time if they're doing so. Or they're telling the truth and bullshitting at the same time. I see both sides of the coin. The other part that I want to talk about is this fucking food they have. And I saw some stuff on the internet. Internet tell you a lot of stuff. You gotta see the good stuff, the truth. You know where to find the truth. And I want to talk about my experience today. right? So there's people, this dude on there on this video, it's on Instagram, and this motherfucker telling on the video, you got cows and cow milk and animals products and stuff, and they re-engineering it and implementing the coronavirus within the meat and the food supplies. This is the most important thing, the main topic, right? As far as this thing I'm talking about right now, food supplies. So what does that tell you? They're poisoning our food. They don't want us to eat no more. Once they stop that, if they stop that, hopefully not, right? But it possibly will, because their plan is their plan, right? Because a plan has plan A, plan B, plan C, all that, plan all that. They plan this shit out. That's why in the Revelations, they plan all this shit out, right? And I'm sorry to go back on God's plan. This is God's plan, but it's twisted. God's plan is for unity. I mean, God's plan is so big, really, actually. Because at the end of the day, if we all do die on this planet, we're going back to the spiritual realm, or some people come back, or whatever, wherever they want to do, wherever they want to go or do, they can do it, right? But like I was saying, they want us to starve and want us to die from hunger and starvation, all right? He poisoning the food, putting this stupid so-called coronavirus, common cold flu virus bullshit in the foods now. They've been doing this shit since, like, I don't know, but it's been like recently. So once they got the food, right? How we gonna eat? How we gonna eat? Right? They already had the GMO shit in here, right? Genetically modified organism or whatever, genetically modified food, GMO, all right? And that's just, it just sounds bad, because why are they doing this to us? Why is this happening? It was planned. So we're either going to be forced to wake up, or we're going to be forced to wake the other motherfuckers up, or we're going to be forced to come together and fight against this shit when it all hits the fan. And that's what we don't want to do. I don't want to do is wait till the last minute. Most likely we'll wait till the last minute, or 2 seconds before that last minute. And then we'll just start jumping on their asses and fighting the revolution and World War IV, whatever they want, Civil War bullshit they want to talk about. Because they planning this shit. So how they so-called see humanity reacting is how they already knew it was going to happen. And they know. Because they're so-called, they got psychic mediums out there foreseeing the future so they can see possible realities, future realities and events, and try to merge them together with this one. And they got this machine, this what do you call it? That creates parallel realities, or tunes into a parallel reality or something like that. Alternate reality or whatever. Right? And then they're using psychic people to psychically attack people, remote view and other stuff like that. Working for the government, CIA and feds and federal, all that shit. And then communists. They want a motherfucking world government unified like communist government in America. Right? Land of the free, huh? That shit's stupid. So, now going back with my experience, going on to my experience today. I went for a walk. I went to the park. Right? And I went and walked around. And I'm just feeling myself like, while I'm sitting down at the park, and I'm looking and observing things, and I'm seeing the birds, and I'm communicating with the birds telepathically. I'm feeling their vibe, and I'm seeing the overall vibe of the whole park and everybody in it. Sitting down, socializing, or whatever, on their phone, distracted, whatever they want to do. Chilling, some of them laying down in the sunlight, in the heat. It's like 60-something, maybe, yeah, around 60-something degrees. So I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. I got a cigarette in my hand. I'm just chilling, observing and analyzing things, feeling the moment, being in the moment, right? And all knowingly, I have abilities, so I know that I don't want to do too much with these abilities because if I concentrate, focus, right, on what I want to do, like manipulate the wind or make the sunshine or whatever. In that moment, I could have did all that, and there was water around and stuff. I could have did all that stuff. I didn't want to, but it was doing it naturally, and I was observing like, oh shit, okay, this bird sat next to me too. I was observing a bird. It was a different kind of bird I ain't seen before in a while, or whatever. I haven't seen it before in a while. So I'm like, okay, shit. I'm observing the bird, and I'm watching how it do things. While because the bird feel everything that's going on. It's in tune. She's in tune. I'm gonna say she. She's in tune with the environment more than most people in that area. But I was in tune with that too. With the collective energy area, the environment that I was in. Hearing, smelling, sensing, seeing, tasting, touching, feeling, vibing, all of that at the same time, and paying attention or being aware to everything at once. So I'm seeing and thinking, So the bird was just there doing like this and scratching his back with his beak and itching and just doing bird stuff. And it was there for like possibly like let's say 3 to 4 minutes. And we're just doing that. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So then it walked under it flew under the bush into the shade because there was some sunlight coming in. It's hot or warm. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. I go back to observing everybody in the environment. They laying down on the grass. Some people sitting in chairs. Most people are sitting in chairs or laying on the grass or standing or something on their phone, whatever, taking pictures, smoking something, whatever, drinking, eating, right? Human things, right? Okay. So now I'm thinking on some shit, right? And this leads on to the rest of my day, and I'm laughing my ass off by the time I get in my room and start chilling and thinking on the fifth dimension and stuff like that, because I've been getting insight and like it's a different kind of thinking, or it's like a vibratory feeling of visualization. Like you can like okay, I skipped a little bit too far, but let me go back to what I was saying. It was funny. Like I was saying, it led up to a good experience. So before I got to my room, I was outside, in that same spot in the park, and I was like, oh shit, all right. I'm looking, and you know how you in the Bible it says, walk by faith, not by sight, and it says faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. So I'm looking at things, and even in the air, in the sky, I'm seeing things that I don't see, but I know I sense it's there, and I see it's there, but I don't see it. So I'm looking, and it's like I'm seeing information or something like that, and I'm looking into it, and it's showing me things, it's telling me things. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And it leads to other things while I'm looking, turning my eyes, and looking over here, looking over there, and I'm seeing things and receiving information at the same time, right? And then I'm getting the sense of like, oh shit, I'm thinking on how the world would be in this moment of how you call it, like paradise, or how you want to call it. I don't want to say it, damn it. It's like, what was the word I used, man? Heaven on earth. It was something like that. It was like paradise, heaven on earth or something. But while I was thinking that, like, and I got that information from what I was looking at, like the sun was out, it was shining, it was beautiful outside. The air was smelling good. The vibe was peaceful and sound. It was just normal, like peaceful. It was bliss almost. And I was like, oh shit, this feels so good. It was just a calm, cool breeze, like a very calm, nice breeze that went past, and I smelled everything, and it smelled good. It was good. It was sensational. It was pleasant. So as I'm feeling this, I'm like, oh shit, I don't want it to go away. I'm trying to hold on to it, but then, as time went by, The shit left. And I was like, this is why people come and go saying with these things. And I'm thinking to myself, does humanity deserve this kind of experience? Because I know everybody felt that. But if they knew what it was, what caused it, or what, like how did it occur? Because I saw how it occurred. I'm not really worried about other people how they occurred, how they know it occurred. But I just knew I knew it occurred and it happened. If they was oblivious to it or not, but they was in the moment, so it was there. I was there. I'm thinking I made it happen, but you know. Anyway, yeah, and I'm like, shit, man. I don't want it to go away. It was feeling so good. It was harmonic. It was harmony there. It was very harmonic. So I was like, oh shit, this feels good. And then it passed. It passed. It came and then it went. I was like, okay. And then the noises of the cars and the honking and the chit chat and the noise and the voice, people coming and going and sounds and things in reality and nature, like the environment, like from the streets, the cars and the things, loud noises came back and stuff like that. So I was like, damn. But I felt the how you say it, man, the state of being of what it would be like if the whole world was there in that moment. And it felt so, it was beautiful. That's the two words I say. I said, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. And it's the feeling of beautiful, like, experiences. It's beautiful. That's all I could say. That's all I could say, or knew how to say at that time. It's beautiful. And I sat with this feeling in my heart. I was like, oh my God, it feels so good. I didn't want to say too much or do too much to make it, go away too fast. I just sat with it for a while. And then I took it in. I felt like I was going to cry too, because it was beautiful. That's what I'm saying. It was so beautiful. I felt like I was going to cry. And I'm in the moment at the same time. So I'm like, I'm feeling myself and I'm in tune with myself. I'm like, oh shit, man. It feels so beautiful. And then, my tears dried up and then the feeling went and, hardened and things and crystallized or whatever. It went somewhere. And then I was like, okay, I'm back in reality. Because the noise just came back and everything went back to normal, so to speak. So, and I'm like, shit, man. They don't deserve this shit. They don't deserve fucking world peace or harmony. So then now I felt that and I'm like, damn, I can feel it again. I feel it now while I'm talking about this. It's the heart. It's okay. It's beautiful. So now coming back to my room, when I was coming back to my room, walking, coming back to my room, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm thinking differently, but it's not like average thinking, like you're thinking, you're hearing your thoughts, you're thinking. It's a higher level of thinking. So I'm like seeing and thinking at the same time and using my intention to see and think what I want to know about or gain insight from, which was the thinking on a fifth dimensional frequency. And I felt this and I was seeing what Mother Earth had told me while she was in the fifth dimension. Because remember, I told y'all the spirit of Earth left. Mother Earth left. She's in the fifth dimension. I told myself, I'm telling people now, and you guys, we're responsible for this planet now. It's all up to us. Whatever happens to it, happens to it. It's all up to us. So, things are gonna happen. Man is gonna fuck up himself, and we're responsible for all of that. Everybody, because this is our planet now. Mother Earth spirit's gone. She's in the fifth dimension, for Christ's sake. She left her shit behind. She don't need to be here while we tormenting her ass, and she feeling everything. Like, she's been through enough. That's why she fucking left. And she told me it's a tragedy, because she could have stayed here and shit would have been rocking, right? I'm telling you, shit would have been rocking, popping off. Like, her ass she would have been doing shit and making shit happen. But it's time for us to make shit happen. Everybody, include everybody. That's why we're responsible for all this shit. With great power comes with great responsibility. Man's fucking up himself. All the power, money, respect, whatever the fuck you want. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing with nothing, man. Illuminati, commie, bullshit, commies. Anyway, so back to this experience. I'm in my room thinking about the higher thought of fifth dimension thought, Mother Earth told me some things and showed me some things. I'm like, oh shit, because we still in touch. Because when she come, she want to talk to me. She talks to me. When I want to talk to her when she was here, I could talk to her when she was here. And I did things, planted seeds, and did little favors and things. And I got respect from Mother Earth. That's what I'm saying. It's a mutual relationship and respectful connection, thing that we had long ago when I was around. Like we still have it now. It's just more like when I get there to the fifth dimension again, she's gonna be like, well, the thing is, it's gonna be better. I can't explain that shit, man, because I've been there, but it's hard to explain and describe in these ways of English, this language. But what I was saying before, we have me and Mother Earth go way back. All right. So what I was saying, she showed me things, and I'm laughing my ass off at the same time because I'm seeing what the fuck she showed me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm geeking. I can't stop laughing, and my heart chakra's opening up, and it's just awesome how I'm seeing it because the word that describes the experience while you're there in the fifth dimension comes close to the word of when you say awesome. It's fucking awesome, or it's awesome. It's amazing. It's awesome. And what they say in the Christian songs, God is awesome. How they say it doesn't really come as close to when you're there. It comes close enough, but when you hear that song, if you ever heard that Christian song, God is awesome, or Amazing God, or whatever, it comes close, but the experience there is way totally different from the earthly third dimensional experience, human experience. So there's so much fun there. That's what I'm saying. It's so exciting. How we get excited here in this human third dimensional plane, right? It it's exciting, and excitement is awesome, right? You get excited, it's like a rush, and it could be like a good fear, but it's not fear, it's excitement, and you might get it confused with fear, but don't get it confused or twisted with fear. Excitement is like, oh, like I'm so excited, I'm ready. Like it feels like you're ready, like you're fucking ready. All right. So, and then ecstasy feels like a blissful excitement, like, this feels so good, I'm excited. Like I feel ecstasy, like it feels like bliss and kind of like peaceful excitement. So I've experienced all of that like by command when I was in a meditative state. I wanted to experience joy, excitement, peace, bliss. I chose like I could experience that on command. Like when I thought about it, I could experience it and I felt it. That's what I'm saying. This Christ consciousness stuff, it's going over people's heads. You don't really, when you talk about Christ consciousness, unified oneness, like as a collective, we can get there. Anything is possible. So what we're gonna have to be doing is to find, uh, making the impossible possible. Because if we pull this shit off and we get a world peace or whatever, or a unified world togetherness, oneness, so called, or everyone is not in fear and not in a pandemic or whatever you want to call it, man, and coming together, like that'll be making the impossible possible. Because nobody would ever thought we would have had or imagined a world that is working together in harmony. And that's the best thing the planet needs right now. We really need togetherness. We need it. Shit, hell, we could fucking die tomorrow, and fuck, man, and we wouldn't even think about it. But possibly you come back, possibly not. It's up to you. But also, it's up to them too. They choose. If they tell you to come back to Earth, you have to come back to Earth. If you choose to come, if you choose to stay, you might be like, damn. But you're not gonna choose to stay if they tell you you should go back to Earth. Because when they told me that to come back to Earth, they said Earth needs you. There was no kind of urge to argue. There was just like, let's just do it. You know, let's do it. Just do it type shit attitude. And the thinking I had there, the mindset was so like vast and expansive. Like I knew once I did what I did in the spiritual realm when I was there, I know this shit is a piece of cake, man. This shit, infinite potential is real as hell. And I said, if I could do this shit here, motherfucker, I could do this shit there. Here, you know, here, and it's earth. So it's just people don't they make it harder than what it seems to be. It's not that hard. Life is not hard. It's actually in that mindset. When you think life is hard, you think also life is what you make it hard. But it's easy. You learn to work with yourself. You love yourself. You take care of yourself. You know yourself. You take it easy. You learn about life and principles, and you gain wisdom, insight, knowledge. You know the truth. You know, motherfucking rich person can be like, life is easy. But shit, they scared of the unknown shit. You know, it's different kind of sides and shit and stuff. There's other sides. How you say it? It's other sides to the bigger picture. It's a bigger picture that when you're there in the fifth dimension, you see. And you see, and they tell you about it, and they share it with you, but they're also showing it to you, and you're experiencing it at the same time. And then you totally understand, and then you agree, and then you're like, okay, let's go back. Or I'm going to go back, and I'm going to do my thing again. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it better than I did before. That's how you do this shit, man. That's how you do this shit. Yeah, but that's all I was going to say today. Hydrokinesis video is on there. All right, y'all ain't see it. Go check it out if you want. If you're curious, if you're interested in telepathic or psychic abilities, right? Anything is possible. Knowing is half the battle. This shit right here. You know something? Oh my god! Like if you could only see, and if you could just see what the fuck I was like, what I'm saying, like the rest of the shit. I was speechless when I was there. I was like, oh my god. Actually, I said, oh my god. I wasn't speechless, but I was like, oh my god. And then I got the hang of it, and I got used to it. I was like, oh shit, I can do anything I want. I could talk about it so much, like forever. You know, but I could show you, but I could tell you. And when I have more power or whatever, how you say it, I have all the power within me, infinite power. It's a matter of being responsible and knowing when to use it and when not to use it. For the greater good, of course. All right? That's all I got to share for y'all today. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. I had my food, my snack time. Actually, it's dinner. So, yeah. Also, one more thing. Humanity also feels like we've lost hope. If we bring back that hope from the ashes, right? The Phoenix Rising type shit, we'll have hope. A little bit of hope can go a long way, right? A child can change the world when the rest of the world sees the hope within that child. And they say, oh, there still is hope. There still is one more. There still is a chance, you know? So, besides depopulation and motherfucking AI technology and artificial, intelligent robots taking over the world at the end of the day, or end of the world, we got to take a stand or some shit, And I'm speaking on everybody. Because when the shit hits the fan, I had the opportunity to do it. I'm taking a chance and the risk to change the world or try to influence it. Because that's what I'm fucking here for. That's why I came back, motherfucker. That's what I fucking came back for, man. But I'm not no Superman. Because not everybody wants to be saved. All I can do is try. an influence, make a good, positive influence and impact. And change is good. The change we're having now is probably possibly what is the word I'm looking for? Possibly um, allowed, like acceptable. It's kind of acceptable at this point because the change we're having now is gonna start something big. All right, pandemic, coronavirus, 5G, 6, 7G for the robots that's gonna be released, or technology, virtual reality, cyberspace, and stuff. Life can go for the better or for the worse, exciting or unexciting, disastrous. All right. So anyway, just try to enjoy your life while you can, and that's what I've been saying when I came back. Enjoy your life because right now it's almost like yeah we're doomed, but we're not. It's like but it's like oh man, let's do something about it. So yeah, all right. So that's all I'm saying for this part. Um, peace, light, and love. JJ the Prince of Peace. Lord of the Air. Right? Lord of Air. I want to say that. Lord of Air. And the King of Intuition. And Rojel the Morning Star. You say Lucifer. Fuck it. And I don't like saying fuck it, but that goes a double whammy. It's two meanings in one. Anyway, yeah. Peace. All right, I'm out. Right. Not this. Not this. I don't like doing this, but for the hell with it. I can't even see myself. Yeah. All right. One love.